Hey everybody, my name is Wolf, and I am here to show you how to get legendaries easy. It's not the best way to get them, but it is a very easy way to get them. First, you got to be in Act 4 on Inferno difficulty. I'm going to show you how to get there real easy. Alright, so to be able to farm for legendaries the way I'm going to show you, you need to be in Act 4 on Inferno difficulty. Well, this character that I have right here is not in Act 4 on Inferno difficulty, so let me show you how to do that. You go to Public Game, you scroll up to find Hell difficulty, Act 4, Primeval. You want to join this in a public game. Remember, you need to be able to have beaten Hell so you can access Inferno. So you join the game and you leave right away. Then go down to Public Games again, scroll all the way down until you find Inferno difficulty Act 4, and now Primeval's open. So join that game. Then start it. Go in, leave right away. You will get destroyed in this game. If you don't have it open already, you don't have the gear to do it, just don't even try. So now you can see Act 4 on Inferno difficulty, Primeval quest is unlocked. My suggestion to start this off is do the beginning of the quest so you don't spawn someplace weird and die instantly. And start the game. Let's farm for some legendaries. Welcome to Inferno Act 4. Just to prove to you that we're actually here are all the waypoints in Act 4. There's the one you need, Gardens of Hope Tier 1. But there's a few things that we need to deal with before we actually do this run. The first one's your Magic Find level. I'm at 197 right now. I got a few pieces of gear out of this run that pushed me over 200. And trust me, having as close to 200 is a huge deal. You need 200 if you can push it. I have totally mismatched gear. This does not aid me any way of killing monsters, doing anything, staying alive, period. I can get one-shotted in Inferno right now. Don't forget your Templar does give you a percentage of his Magic Find, so having Magic Find gear for him is a benefit. So, I have an empty inventory, and it is 120. The reason why I'm showing you that, I'm going to show you at the end of this video what you can get from a run like this and how much you can make. So you're going to go to Gardens of Hope, first tier. Now, you kind of want to, destroy everything. Because I have actually had legendaries drop out of pots. I've had them drop off those angels. I've had them drop out of chests. Just destroy everything in this upper area. Normally, mobs do not spawn up here. Sometimes they do right at the beginning when you zone in. If that happens, you're going to log out, log right back in, and that's what you do. Ooh, gold. So right here, sometimes somebody flies up when you go toward that corner of the map right there, but he did not this time. But there will be a run in here where he does. So once you finish clearing out the whole area, you're going to go back to town and leave real quick. There's my wizard, sexy. All right, so you're going to zone back in, and you're going to do it all over again. Gardens of Hope Tier 1. Always check that shrine. If it's a fortune shrine, you can click on it. If it's anything else, it doesn't matter. Completely pointless. Just forget about it. So you're going to destroy pots. I just avoid gold for the most part. Unless it's something like over 800 gold. I don't even waste my time picking it up. But then some of you are going to be like, well, the gold accumulation on the ground is going to be way more than 800 gold at the end of a run. I don't care. I really don't. I pick up blues, yellows, and gold over 800. That's just the way I roll, I know, 758 wasn't over 800. Did you see me pop diamond skin like a boss, like I was gonna absorb that hit? No. So I always check that corner right there because there's sometimes a chest. If not, just zone out, zone back in. Oh, your gear, if it does break, it does affect your Magic Find. I know that's kind of like a does statement, but I left this part in here just to remind myself that I need to tell you guys to repair your gear. That's why I'm telling you at the end how much you can make, because I did calculate in how much it costs to repair gear in the overall estimation of how much you can make in an hour. So we're back to Gardens of Hope Tier 1, and we're going to do our run again. And we're destroying pots. What did these pots ever do to you? Well, they had gold in them, so they must be destroyed. So, I know, I'm just having fun here because this is a kind of a long video. You guys can kind of get what's going on by like one run, but I decided to do a few just in case you guys kind of want to get more of a view of like what can go wrong, because I do have a run where something went wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong. So we're gonna go back out. As you see, I didn't get anything that run. Sometimes you get a few things, and sometimes you get nothing. Like, it's really sad. But over an hour, I had a pretty average run, so you guys kind of see what you'll get averagely. There, checking the shrine again. Always stutter step. If there's fire on the ground when you spawn in, run out. That means there are things about to fall from the sky, and they're about to make your day really horrible. So here's a run where something went bad. You see all these mobs spawning. I need to get that blue because I'm mean, so I got to slow these guys down, kind of kite them around. But they killed me, so I was like, crap. And they're in a really bad spot because when I spawn in, they'll run after me, so I'm going to drag them over left first. Freeze them. Absorb that hit because I'm a boss. Alright, now if mobs spawn, run down to the bottom, kite them all the way down to the bottom, and die there. Now, the reason behind that is because when you spawn in, you're going to spawn on the teleporter. You're going to be up high enough, they will not come back on you unless you left them too high, and then they'll path to you. But if you left them down low where I showed you, you should not have a problem. They should stay down there, and you'll be fine. So remember all these tiny tips that I gave you. It's like 1:26 right now. I'm going to come back at 1 or 2:30 and show you exactly what you can find in an hour doing these runs. Alright, so we're back. It is 2:30, and I'm going to show you what kind of gear you can get. There we go. That whole tab, plus what's in my inventory, that is what you can find in 1 hour. I did not find any legendaries. Normally I find a legendary every 1 to 2 hours-ish. I actually found 2 legendaries in 2 runs of this, so it's possible. It's completely random, but let's do a breakdown and figure out what we can actually make. Alright, let's go on the breakdown. So, I made 24 gold in the random whites that I accidentally picked up. There they are, they're shiny. No upgrades there, sadly. So, I also picked up 14 mythic potions and 4 tombs of secret. And then a random assortment of a few gems. Now, in gold pickups, I made 24,673 in just the gold I picked up. Now, don't forget that I don't pick up a lot of the gold that drops. I only pick up the big stack, so there's a lot more gold to be made there. But I also made 16,322 in repairs, which comes out to 8,375. So that's where the profit was there. Here are all the blues that I picked up. I'm going to go through them all so you guys can kind of see what I got. A lot of them are junk, but, I sold 7 of them on the auction house for 235,000 gold. That does not count auction house fees because I only wrote down what I put them in the auction house for, and they all sold. I only put in high vitality stuff, high one-handed DPS stuff, and then I attempt to sell the specific weapons for like Witch Doctor and Demon Hunter in general chat because that's the best place to find people to buy those. Also, I salvaged the rest of my blue gear because I'm banking on the fact that crafting will be cheaper as well as better for money-wise later in a patch. So I'm stocking up on as much stuff as I can now. I suggest you do the same, but what you want to do with the rest of the blue gear is up to you. Sell it to a vendor, whatever. You'll make 300, 400 gold per piece. So, with that said, we're going to go on to our yellow items, our rares. Now, out of this, I had 1 upgrade, which was nice. It's actually the first item that I'm about to identify for you. There it is. Nice. 12 magic find to 15 magic find. Works for me. Sexy. I'll salvage that. Actually, I think I sold. That was the item that I sold. My old shoulders I sold for 75,000. Magic find gear right now, guys. Incredibly valuable. That sword that I just salvaged, I tried to sell that for like 2 days and I couldn't get anyone to buy it, It's got like 38 plus damage on it, and it's like, really? Nobody wants to buy this? But whatever. So, in summation, guys, in 1 hour I made 318,000 gold plus mats. Now, this is not counting legendaries, so there's my method. Hope it works for you guys. If you enjoyed this guide, please comment, rate, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Hopefully I'll come out with a guide in the near future. I'll see you guys then.